Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Bakakwadash. All right, I want to give double honors and blessings to the elder apostles of GMS who do rule well. Peace and salutations to the Akim teaching this truth in the four corners and the four winds. All right, risking their lives and their freedoms to do so, doing so in sincerity, man. Unto you, we say shalom. All right, and Lord willing, this lesson be edifying, man. I'm going to get straight to the point, really. Things is heated up, man. All right, and we are living in the last of the last days, whether you can receive that or not, man. And you got these people out here, who have refuted this truth, who have come up against this truth for years, man, and it's just still ringing true, man. Okay, so you have, really just a bunch of scoffers and scorners walking upon the earth, watching these things come to pass, man. All right, and that's going to drive these people mad, and we're going to see as these things continue, and they bring out that MOTB. These people are going to accept, and some people are going to go crazy, man. But we're going to see, mass chaos, man. All right, mass civil unrest, man. All right, all leading up in inside of this perfect storm that Yahweh Shai has created on the earth here, man. All right, so I want to read this article real quick. This is from the Daily Mail in the UK, and it says Putin suggests he will use nuclear weapons, basically use nukes against anyone who interferes in Ukraine, man. All right, so here you are in America. Let me just finish this. Saying we have the tools no one else can boast of. We don't want to brag about them, and we will use them, man. All right, so basically saying that, hey, man, we have the biggest stick, man. All right, and we don't have to swing it around for you people to respect it. We sure hope we don't have to swing it around for you people to accept that we have the biggest stick, man. All right, so Russia, is that kid on the block, man. You sword fighting with a bunch of twigs. This dude's got a full branch, man. All right. And here in America, let's see, man. So Joe Biden had just signed, multi, I think it was $13 billion, man. All right. For, as a care package to Ukraine, as well as, sent most of them, Babylonian, stingers and missiles over there. Basically weapon caches, man, to Ukraine as well. And when asked about, when the Pentagon and the military was asked about how they're going to replace those weapons, they basically said we don't plan on replacing them until 2023. So America not only is disarming itself, right? So you have Babylon, these virgin shores, which should be touched, man, surely soon, is disarming itself, man. It's basically plotting on sending what would be the equivalent of 46 to 47 billion dollars. Basically to this neo-Nazi government here in Ukraine, man. Okay, which is a bunch of Shmidomites anyway. So they're wicked as hell, man. Okay, and so basically, with that being said, the White House says, let's see, let's go ahead and read it, man. Let's go ahead and just bring it out. So the White House Congress sends 33 billion request for Ukraine. The Biden administration is asking Congress for a massive new $33 billion funding request to bolster Ukrainians' military as its war with Russia enters a ninth week, ensuring that Washington and Europe remain all in on beating back Russia on the Russian invasion. All right, so basically saying, we heard you were going to swing your stick, but we're still going to do everything we can in our power, in our tax-paying dollar power, to beat you back, man. So you regular day Americans are paying for this small country to, that really have no affairs with you or what you're going through on your day-to-day basis, that truly does maybe 66% truly belong in Russia. About, I would say about 70% of their population is quote unquote Russian. All right. So you have you have this huge thing, man, that shouldn't be a thing to you Babylonians, man, to you Americans. Okay. And that's money that our brothers in Gad and Reuben could use on the reservations, man, that we could be putting into this. America don't care about you Israelites, man. All you Israelites trying to search up a reason or a way to stay in this place, man, or to prosper in this place, man. Look, man, America wasn't built for you, man. It was built for these Edomites to live in their kingdom, man. All right, heaven and hell is a place, man. It's a mental place, you know what I'm saying? It's not it's a state of being, man. When you're in hell, you're in a real bad place, man. A rough place between two rocks, so to speak. When you're in your heaven, man, you're in rulership, man. All right, it's not a a place you go to when you die, or a place where the red man gonna poke you with a trident for eternity, man. All right, that's not in the scriptures, man. You're not gonna find that in the scriptures. So here you're seeing them definitely basically saying that they're going to. That's a big intervention, if you ask me. A $47 billion package in arms, men, aircrafts, drones. So this is what it says: the package, which is by far the largest single foundation or funding proposal of the war and draft in the annual defense budget of most nations, comes as Ukraine and Russia face off in a pivotal battle in Ukrainians' east that will rely on high-tech weaponry such as drones, aircraft, and long-range artillery, all things that NATO countries have pumped into the country until recent weeks. So, saying that you're pumping these things into the country while Russia is saying that, we have these nuclear weapons and we use them, it's very, very problematic both for the West and the East, man. So why it's problematic for you Americans, man, is look, America wants this war, okay? Let's be first and foremost clear to first-time listeners or those of you that's trying to grasp this thing. This is something that has to happen, man. This is biblical prophecy pushed by the powers that be, man. These wicked high, referring to Ephesians 6:6, man. These wicked men in high places, man. Okay. But let's go ahead and read this. It says, Putin says Russia will not hesitate to use nuclear weapons if threatened by countries interfering in Ukraine. He says response will be lightning fast. So let America try to do another false flag, as 9/11 or one of these, wag the dog events, man, and try to blame it on Russia. Russia's not going to wait for a preemptive strike on them, man. They will, strike first, and this is going to cause fear, man. And all this is happening while the Dow Jones has crashed, I think 2,000 points in the last few years. The market in America is dying. Okay, the petrodollar is at its lowest point. Inflation is on the rise. The West is in a drought. This is the perfect storm, man. Okay, this is the perfect storm that Yahweh Shai has created for the downfall of this country, man. The downfall of our enemies, man. The downfall of man. The wicked E of the West, man. Okay. All for the weapons for this need. Putin said days after Russia tested its new Samat 2 nuclear weapon, which he claimed can beat all defenses. The Kremlin has increasingly threatened to press the nuclear button as the war in Ukraine has turned against Russia. All right, so they're basically trying to say Russia's kicking Ukraine's ass, man. All right. But let's all get into the scriptures, man. This is Nahum. I'm going to start at 3:1, and it says, woe unto the bloody city. It is full of lies and robberies, and the prey departeth not, man. All right, so woe unto this place. You got all these people, that think this place is going to touch them. Man, that war is coming here, man. All right, and not only in a physical war, in a nuclear war, it's going to be a physical war between, your neighbors, man. All right, you're going to have neighbors running in your house for food, man, for booty, for whatever loot you got, man. Okay, you're going to have civil unrest, a civil war inside of a race war, inside of World War III, inside of hunger, inside of thirst, inside of a famine, inside of pestilence. This place is about to break loose, man. And if you can't see it, man, deaf to you, man. At this point, especially you that have been told, man, you that are close to a prophet or hopeful elect, man, that are close to these brothers out here teaching and learning and have heard and he not, man, deaf to you, man. All right, because if you look around and you don't see that this thing is coming to an end, man, you ain't looking. Okay, you obviously can't see. And truly, look, man, that's just it's a good thing and it's a sad thing, man, because it's sad to see our people in this low state. But hey, man, that's someone you don't have to compete with, man, because at the end of the day, this is a contendership, man. There's only so many spots. All right, so you got to get right while you can, man, while the evil days come not, because hey, there's only a certain amount of time where you're going to receive grace for the Most High, man. Okay? Your sins are going to be upon your own head here shortly, man. All right? He soul that diggeth a pit shall fall therein, roughly paraphrasing. And the prey departeth not, man. You departeth not. Does not the scripture say depart, that this is not your rest, man? Okay, you're comfortable here in Babylon, suffering, man, not being able to pay your rent and your your lights, not being able to feed your family and keep the roof over your head, not being able to drive your car to work, man, because of the gas, So these things are going to start piling up, and it's going to come to a wrap, man. It's going to come to a head And you people aren't going to be ready for it, man. You think shit is all sweet. You think shit is all games. But that's hearsay, you know what I'm saying? That's hearsay. That's what your politicians will allow you to believe. Right? You know, I'm telling you up to the trap, man. You know? It's a wise saying, man. You know, who does God favor, man? The fly or the spider in the web? You know? The Most High does evil and good, man. He's the perfect balance. You people want only, sugar canes and gumdrops. It ain't sugar canes and gumdrops, man. You people are going to be eating your babies soon, man. You see? This thing is deadly serious, man. And if you didn't understand it, you know, if you don't know, now you know. Nigga, you know. Let's continue on, man. I want to grab Isaiah 61. Salaki. Con. All right. And I'm going to start at... Salaki. And I'm going to start at 12, actually. And it says, for the nation and kingdom that will not serve, these shall perish. Those nations shall be utterly waste, man. All right. So these nations that are going to fight in this, world war are going to be utterly destroyed, man. Okay. Therefore, they shall be utterly destroyed, man. Salaki, hold on. It's not the one I was looking for. Here it goes. Isaiah 61. I'm start at verse 1, actually. Salakia. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because the Lord hath appointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek, that he hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted. All right, so the Lord didn't send us to go out and speak to these individuals, man. With good tidings, man. There's the milk, then there's the bitter and the sweet. When you start to digest the scriptures, man, you have to understand the mirth and the happiness that comes with, the kingdom and everything that comes with that. And you have to understand what it takes to get there, man. All right, because it's a path less traveled, man. All right, you individuals in the world, you have to refuse refuse yourself of things that you would usually not refuse yourself of. All right, and that's why those of you that have heard this and not get down with it aren't willing to get down with it, man. At the end of the day, you refuse to give up your worldly attributes, man, or your worldly activities. Okay. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, and to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the openings of the prison to them that are bound, man. To proclaim the acceptable year of our Lord, and the day of vengeance of our Yahweh, and to comfort all that mourn, man. Why do our people mourn, man? Because it's miserable here, man. You know that I love that Jaden Smith meme from the Karate Kid, man. I want to go home. I want to go home, man. It's miserable here. How do you Jake stand it, man? Okay. So like I'm gonna skip down to 4. And it says, and they shall build the waste, and they shall rise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolations of many generations, and the stranger shall stand up and feed your flocks, and the sons of the aliens shall be your plowmen, and your wine dressers. But ye shall be named the priests of the Lord. Men shall call you the ministers of Yahweh, man, and that's the mission, man. In the land that it was said that you are not the sons of the living power of the Most High. It will be said that you are the sons of the living power of the Most High. Shalom, Zoo. Busting in here like the police, man. My little Roddy Salaki, man. Salakia. Continuing on. And ye shall eat of the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory ye shall boast yourself, man. So you have these, America and China and Russia beefing. At the end of the day, man, none of y'all got next, man. Y'all willing to shoot each other with nuclear weapons, but it's Yasharallah who has next. It's the Lord's sons and daughters who have next, man. All right, starting with the house of David, man, the elect under Yahweh Shai, all right, and the elect in the 1/3, and the rest of you, man. All right, continuing on down. The governing body of our power, man. The elect men, man, the hopeful elect, those of us that get chosen, man. Lord willing, that be me and the brothers out there teaching this truth in truth and sincerity, you heard? You know, and for ye shall, Salakia, for your shame ye shall have double, and for confusion they shall, Salakia, for your shame ye shall have double, and for confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their lands they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them. So even though you will be defeated, man, and you'll be relegated to your own portion of the land that was given to you, you know, you will live in peace, man, and everlasting joy, man. All right, why? Because when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn, and when the righteous beareth rule, the people rejoice. You see? So under the law, statutes, and commandments, you heathen will be happy, man. All right, you love to try to paint it like we're some unjust, murderous motherfuckers. No, we're fair, man. And we're just, man, according to our God laws, man. Our God's laws, man. All right, who is a perfect God, man. A balanced God. Okay? Who does evils and goods. You people don't understand, man. You see? Salakia. For I, the Lord, love judgment, man. Okay? See? I hate robbery for burnt offerings, and I will direct their works in truth, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them, and their seed shall be known among the Gentiles, and of their Salakia, and of their offspring among the people, and they shall see them and acknowledge them, that they are the seed which the Lord hath blessed, man. Speaking on you Israelites amongst them, man. Okay? And that's you confusion the face and speckled bird brothers, man. All right? Going back to Isaiah 14:6, man, but the Lord shall yet choose Israel. So even in this dark time, the Lord is still going to choose his people. You see? And this is Ecclesiastes. All right? Book of Sirach, chapter 10. I'm going to start at verse 8. And it says, because of unrighteous dealings and juries and riches got by deceit. All right? How you got this kingdom, man? All right? The kingdom is translated from one people to another. So that's how it's going to be translated, just like it was translated before, and how you got it from deceit from our, from our Native American brothers, in our northern tribe brothers. Okay, it's the same shall be taken from you, man. That standard being risen up and taken from you. But getting back to the point, man, this is I kind of veered off the track a little bit in what I was talking about, but this is what do I need? Deuteronomy 33 or 31. Salakia. I need 31. And I had 28. Go ahead and read it for you, brothers. And it says, for I know that after my death you will utterly corrupt yourselves and turn aside from the way which I have commanded you. All right, speaking on you Israelites, man, how in our current estate and how we are today, man, a bunch of, so said gangster niggas and hoe bitches, man. And you already know the rest, man. Just get on TikTok, bro. All right? And turn aside from the way in which I have commanded you, and evil will befall you in the latter days, man. So that's you 2/3, man. All right, you think that your sinning has no consequence, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, yet your sinning shall be the undoing of you, man. Especially in these last days which are to come, man. This World War III, this current race war, this the financial riots and things that are on the verge of breaking out, man. You people will see as soon as you get hungry, as soon as these trucks stop coming, as soon as you can't feed your family, how quick society goes, man. Okay? Because ye will do evil in the sight of the Lord to provoke him to anger through your works of your hands, man. Adultery, fornication, this, that, the next thing, man. Everything that Israel is guilty of, man. Okay? We jump to Deuteronomy 40, Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 30. And it says, when thou art in tribulation, all these things are come upon thee, even in the latter days, if thou turn to thy Lord thy Yahweh, and shall be obedient unto his voice, for the Lord thy God is a merciful God. He will not forsake thee, neither destroy thee, nor forget the covenant of the fathers, which he sware unto them, man. All right, so if you have the ability, really, if you're chosen to turn back, man, to to flee from Babylon and its ways, man. All right. Look, man, the Father is merciful, man. Okay. He gives us an opportunity to return, man, but you have to take it, man, for you either to bear or forbear, man. Okay. And if you forbear, man, hey, man, these evils are going to come upon you, and you can't be mad, man. That's your just due, man. That's what you deserve, you see. Because you washed, you bathed in that sin, man. Now you deserve this, you see. Just like when you have a disobedient kid and you whoop his ass, you don't feel bad. That's what you deserve, little nigga. It's the same thing. You people are lost, man. All right, and this is Daniel 2:28, and it says, "But there is a Yahweh in heaven that revealeth secrets, and maketh known to King Nebuchadnezzar, which shall be in the latter days, thy dreams and thy visions of the head upon thy bed are these," man. Okay? And the old people are seeing dreams, the young people are seeing dreams, the women are seeing dreams, all of this day, man. All of this day. All things dealing with the coming of the Most High, man, the coming of our Hamashiach, man, Yahweh Shai, man. And upon his return, you people, every knee shall bow, man, every tongue shall confess, you see. This isn't no game thing, man. Ain't no game ting. I've been watching Top Boy, man, Salaki. Ain't no game ting out here, man. But straight up. All right, you get with it, man, or perish, at this point. This is Daniel chapter 10, verse 4. Slaki, man, let me actually just jump back into Nahum real quick. This is Nahum chapter 3, verse 3, and it says, "The horseman lifteth up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain, and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end to their corpses. They shall stumble upon their corpses," man. Speaking upon how the streets are going to be, man. When you're just trying to take your family to the river, man, maybe possibly get some water, you're going to be walking over the dead bodies that are going to be spread out over the streets like dung, man. And you think it's a joke, bro. You think, hey, man, you got to have the Most High's covering to make it through this, man. Or you're going to perish. It doesn't matter, how many guns you have. It doesn't matter how much food you done stored. It doesn't matter how many push-ups you've done. It doesn't matter how many, situations you've done lived through. It doesn't matter about none of that, man. If you are not of the Most High's chosen, if you are not of the elect or the 1/3, you will perish, man. You see? And it says, "Because of the multitude of their whoredoms, of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations throughout her whoredoms, and families throughout her witchcrafts, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame." Speaking on the people who not only live here, but Babylon itself, man. This place is done, man. Its wickedness is at an end, man. The Most High is not with it, man. And if you with it, I'm not with you, man. Just because you bury your head in the sand doesn't mean your ass ain't about to get burnt straight up. You see? So all those that are out here trying to come up against the men of the Lord, trying to say this or that, hearsay, man. We ain't out here toting guns, man. We ain't out here spreading violence, man. We're out here teaching the word of the Heavenly Father unto his sheeple, man. We're out here feeding the sheep, as our elders instructed us to do, endlessly. Brothers over here endlessly teaching the flock, man. We ain't concerned with the carnalities of the world, man. We waiting on Yahweh Shai, man, on his return, and that standard to be lifted. And then after that we can get carnal, man. Then after that we gonna execute judgment, man. But until then, we ain't lifting a finger, E. So you with this fake propaganda stuff against us and all the whole nine, man. You've already lost, you see. And those of us in the faith hold strong, man, because we've already won. Even if these bodies are to perish, man, these vessels, man, we already won, man. All right, they already lost. If Yahweh Shah be with us, who can be against us, man? All right, and with that, I hope this video was edifying, man. We'll do some more in a part 2. I got some scripture I want to get through, but it's getting kind of lengthy, man. I rambled a little bit, but it is what it is. All right, with that, we want to give all praise, honor, glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Quadash. All right, once again, double honors and blessings unto the elder apostles of GMS, who are my elders, who teach in the spirit of Yahweh Shai in the correct manner. All right, if you can accept that or not. Peace and salutations into the brothers out there teaching this truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedoms to do so. And those of you that have the confusion of faith and the speckled bird prophecy unto you as well. Unto you, we say shalom and above, man.